Hey everyone, what's going on? Greg here again from Team Blast. I'm in Microsoft Advertising, and what you want to do is go into your conversions section over here and click on UET tag. This will actually show you if you have any UET tags on your Microsoft Advertising account. UET stands for Universal Event Tracking. That allows you to understand any leads you get through Microsoft Ads. This is really critical. If you only import your Google Ads directly into Microsoft Advertising, you do nothing else. You just set it and forget it. You're not going to know how many clicks it takes. You're not going to know how much you spend per lead. You're not going to know your return on investment for anything. You're simply just going to spend, and you'll never know the value of running Microsoft Ads for your account. So for me, what I do for every account that I onboard is I go to their UET tag. I'm going to click on test your tag over here. So for me, obviously for TM Blast, I'm going to type in tmblast.com. Click on open website URL. It's going to now bring up a new tab over here. In about 10 seconds, it's going to show me that the tracking script is on my website, which will then allow me to do either remarketing or even track leads for TM Blast, which is quite critical. So as you can see here now, everything is loaded. It says receiving traffic, which is most important, and everything is basically all good. If you don't have UET on your site, so you do this whole test, and you're like, okay, nothing happened over here. You're going to go back to UET. You're going to click on all tags. You're going to click on create. And you're going to click on, so it says I already have a UET, but let's just pretend that I didn't. Click on create UET tag. You're going to go through the whole way to go through this. You're going to call it by the name. So I'll just say maybe just, test. And you say, over here, say test as well. Industry, try to get as specific as you can. So I'll just pretend B2B. Microsoft Clarity, I don't think you need it. This is just more insight if you want to do tracking like heat maps, etc. Basically, when you go through and you click save and next, it's going to give you a script. Now, the script is going to look like this. Let me go to TM Blast over here. I put this in the head version of my site. So it's across every page of my website, but this is the script. So starting on line 11, all the way down, this is how it looks. So it's going to say bat.bing.net, and then the JavaScript tag. This allows this to be on every single page for my website. So if someone lands on my homepage or my service page or my contact page, whatever that is, and they go through my site, I'll be able to see again how many clicks it takes to get an actual lead for my business, but also more importantly for my clients. Again, the value of Bing ads or Microsoft advertising to really justify, should we increase our spend, should we decrease it, should we create new campaigns, should we really audit our negative keywords, because we ultimately want to have the best performing ad campaign to get the best return for whether you're a local business or even a national. But real quick, I just want to go back to this. I see this. I've been noticing this is why I'm creating more videos around Microsoft advertising, that when I take on accounts and I look at this and say, okay, it's mostly like a set it and forget it. There's no UET, there's some issues with negative keywords, there's some issue with targeting. It's generally why people have like a bad view on Microsoft advertising, because you just want it to work exactly like Google, but you have to actually do some work. The import's about 80% or so, but you have to go in that 20% and really, okay, I got to add UET tracking. I got to make sure that I'm opting in or opting out of certain search partners or syndicated partners, or making sure I'm not on, I did a video the other day about Outlook.com or anything else like that. Like, really make sure that you're honing in on your Microsoft advertising to kind of get the best return on investment, because generally it's a lower cost per click than Google. So if you can just spend 10% of your time each week or every other week looking at Microsoft advertising and say, what can I do to get a little bit better performance, it will make up the difference over time. Anyway, that's the video. I hope this maybe helped you guys understand a little bit more about your Microsoft advertising account. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section. And as always, have a good rest of your day.